Here is a contact form for Fluent Forms, and we see the text here is so much smaller than the text around it. So I want to have this text just the same size as we see the general font size on the website. And to do so, I will go in here, I will right click, I'll get up inspect. I'm in Brave right now. Basically, this is a similar process for various browsers. This will open up development tools. Here we see the input area. I have the mouse over different areas here. You can see the CSS that shows up. Here is the CSS. I will go here on the right side and I will scroll down to this area here, because you see when I hover over here, it will show this area as marked, say it that way. So this area is then influencing this code here. CSS code is influencing the input field text here. So what I'll do, I will add a font size of 1M. And as you see, this grows bigger right away. And this is the size I would want this input text in. We says input text here. So this is then for all input text for this specific form. So I have the code. I will just kind of copy all the CSS here. I will go into forms in the back end here. I'll go to forms. Here I need to choose which of these forms I want to have influenced by adjustment to the CSS. In global settings, I have not noticed any CSS or JS customization and modifications here. So I need to do that, it seems like, through contact here for one of these forms, going to settings and going to custom CSS. And as you see here, I've already added that in. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove this for now. I already tested this out, so I know it works. So I will paste in the code I have from the front end. This is the code I copied. So I'm pasting that in here. I don't need the width and display because that's already a part of this CSS class. So I'll add the font size 1 EM. The thing is that when one kind of goes in here and does modification like this, this is just temporary. I will refresh and we will see it goes back into what it was earlier. So as you see, the text is tiny again. So this line added with font size is now gone. Because this is just temporary, checking how this works. And to really get this in place, I need to add then the custom CSS somewhere. And in Fluent Forms, there is then for each specific form, there's a settings integration and then a custom CSS JS area. So I'm adding the custom CSS in here. I will then save it. And again, this is just for this specific form here. So I need to make sure I'm looking at the correct form. So this has not changed because I'm not looking at the correct form. This is one specific form. And I'll go to contact here. This is our Norwegian site for craniosacral therapy. So I'll just write in here. And now here for this form, I can see it's the same font size. I had 1 EM, which is basically saying that I want it as the same size as the text on the site, or so I think. So as you see, this is the same size as the labels here and also the text in general. So I have to also add this for the other form. So I'll go back to forms and I'll go back to timebestilling, which is order time for appointment. So we'll go to settings. I will go to custom JS here, JS and CSS. I will then paste it into the CSS area here as well. And then I will save. I will go to the correct form, which is then treatment, behandling. And I will start writing in here. So now we see that this form has 1 EM font size, same as the other text here. For this specific form, also one for contact. So that's it, and that's how one adds custom CSS or JS into Fluent Forms. And that needs to be added for a specific form, and it cannot be added through global settings.